Okay, boys and girls. So I just found out a very, very dangerous problem that just occurred on my scooter. So right before I came home, I noticed that my stem was a little bit more wobbly than usual. Of course, y'all know I just got the upgraded clamp, so that way it wouldn't wobble at the complete bottom here from the stem clamp. But if I level out the camera and I lift it up a bit, you can kind of see the stem. This portion of the stem is it's not aligned with this bottom portion here. So what I found out is right here within this middle bit, or this lower middle end bit of the stem, it had snapped right there completely. Not, I think, completely. So right now I have a lot of free play on the stem when I wobble it. Look at that. I know it's a bit hard to tell on the camera because like the whole scooter's moving, but there's a lot of free play here now. There's way more than what it was initially, and this comes from two things. One comes from the 15-20ish pound battery pack on the scooter, and then it comes from the fact that this stem it's a hollow stem frame, because as you can see there's wires going inside of the stem and then coming out from the top here, so it can be cable managed to look nice. When Falcon PV designed the scooter, they shouldn't have did this hollow stem bullshit, especially if they were going to advertise that people could put an external battery pack on their stem to try to get extra range, even though their battery packs are bullshit anyways. So I wanted to make this little PSA for everybody who is a one stem scooter frame rider. If you decide to put a external battery pack on your scooter like I did, you need to make sure that your stem is solid enough to be able to handle it, because with the slight little bit of weight here, that doesn't really affect the scooter, but when you add this weight plus your rider weight on the handlebars, and you constantly pushing forward on the handlebars and pulling back on the handlebars and leaning the handlebars side to side and constantly putting your weight on the scooter whenever you hit bumps and shit on fucked up city streets, and you do a lot of city street riding, and city streets is pretty much like riding off-road all day every day. It's just nothing but fucked up terrain over and over and over again every time you go on a ride. It puts a lot of work and strain on the stem, and that's why my stem is wobbly like this. I don't really trust going back out and riding with the stem situated like this, because I don't want it to be a scenario. I think you can actually see a little bit of the metal sticking up here. I don't know if that's a bit of the metal there, but I don't want to go back outside and ride with my scooter stem set up like this, because I don't want it to be a situation where I lean forward or lean back or lean the scooter over to turn or whatever, and the stem completely snaps the fuck off, and then I go down. Because once this bit goes, I'm done. You know, this isn't a board, this is a fucking scooter. Once this stem goes, I'm done. I can't ride. The scooter's gonna go tumble, and I'm gonna tumble, and I don't want that to happen. Don't want my battery pack to get damaged, my lights, none of my shit to get damaged. So I gotta get this shit situated. I'll probably be out for a few days or so, because I have to get this situated. I cannot let the scooter stay like this at all, and that's kind of a reason why I wish my board wasn't still down. I'm still trying to get the board situated. The drivetrain parts for it just got finished being the pulleys just got finished being made for my wheels. So the drivetrain I still need to buy, and then I still need to buy the battery pack, and then I can ride the board. But for right now, my scooter probably is going to be out of commission for a little bit. But Jesse, Frank, I don't know which one of you two wanted to do an external battery setup on your scooter, on your 10X, but you need to be very careful. I would almost recommend you not even do it unless you like put the battery pack like underneath the scooter, but you probably don't want to do that as well, because it could potentially get damaged, especially if you don't put no metal housing around the battery pack, so that way it won't get damaged. So I don't know.